Hi folks, Sasquatch here. Just wanted to make a little video today and introduce something to you that's pretty unique. We had a special guest come today. His name is Scott, and he made a very unique instrument that you'll see on the video, and he actually brought it here and played it for us today. And what was really cool about it, didn't only sound great, it's I guess kind of modeled after some of the African musical instruments and stuff, but it's just so cool. And what really impressed us so much was the sound that he was getting out of it, and it was from this material right here. So basically, when the sawmill, we cut a log, right? We get these pieces of wood like this. They're basically just scrap. And so, you know, there's a lot of different reasons I cut this the way I did. There's just a lot of material here that's cracked and whatever. So anyway, it all ends up going in these bundles that we make. And this is the start of a bundle right here. This is like the first layer. And then the bundles usually end up getting like rounded up like this. Well, anyway, Scott got some of these bundles from us, and you'll notice in the musical instrument, it's actually made out of redwood. This very stuff right here, he took these scrap pieces, and the thing that actually makes the music is actually made out of this scrap wood. It's so cool. And so anyway, just wanted to show you where it came from and what it can actually get made into, and we just thought it was incredible. And the thing that never ceases to amaze me about Oregon and right here in this particular town is the amount of talent that's here. It's amazing. These people here are amazing, and some of the folks here in this neighborhood are taking our waste and truly making it into treasure. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please hit subscribe and like. Thanks for watching. Sasquatch out.
Long time ago, one of these villages before this was invented, they were having a council, and they're all just sitting around in a circle, and counseling, talk, and then all of a sudden they heard this. It didn't sound good like this, but it probably sounded something like. They heard that, and they were like, "Where'd that sound come from?" Right? And there's this cat that just kept bothering them in their meeting.
Okay.
And so they kept shooing the cat away. They're like, "Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here." And the cat stepped on wood keys that were over a hole.
Okay.
And it made just a slight sound like, and they heard that,
Right.
and they never heard that sound before.
Okay.
And so they were like, "What the heck just happened?" And they went over and investigated and saw that there was just pieces of wood hanging over a hole that started to create notations and resonance, and that's how they got the concept of like wood resonating over things like that. And so that was from my teacher's history and story. Like that's how this came into discovery.
Holy
And then
crap.
from there, they like basically.
So it's ancient
experimented.
technology.
Oh, it's
yeah.
very, 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 very ancient.
Yeah, and it
very,
sounds
very ancient.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you very
that's
much.
just so cool.
That's what they would they line with Chiapas and Guatemala.
Uh-huh.
It's where they
Yeah.
they making the dances and everything with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
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 Well, it kind of sounded, you know, to me it kind of sounded, you know, Oriental.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes you hear that, like in China and stuff, you kind of hear that.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar sound.
It's a similar sound, yeah.
And
also, I'm an
I've always
Oriental
liked
person.
that.
I'm an Oriental person playing
Right,
it too.
right,
like,
right.
so,
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if I had my African student like playing it, then he'd make it sound like a totally different
Right.
thing too.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's super versatile. Like you can play, you know.
Yeah.
So-
To me, it's very relaxing music.
It is. It's very relaxing.
It's like, you know, it's something you can sit down and have dinner. And,
Yep, that's
and
what it's
listen
for.
to it.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
it's for. It's an and depending on which culture and like ethnic group you go, like
Yeah.
they have different tunings for basically telling the story and the history of their
Okay.
culture, and they're like, this is how this king used to be, and then instrument is, you know, the keys, and if you can just have the keys hung up on a string, and it'd play just as good, just wouldn't like have a longer resonance, but
Right.
the gourds are basically like speakers.
Right.
Right?
So it's like a subwoofer.
Yeah, it's basically a subwoofer. So
That's really cool.
yeah, they basically like try to imitate the speakers
Yeah.
with that, and then they originally used sinew, but since we have like nice nylon cord and
Right.
things like that,
Yeah.
just go
absolutely.
ahead and using that. And
yeah.
I'm guessing that the frame came into structure by them, like, you know, trial and error, and they're like, okay, look, it like sits, but then like when you play it, it like shakes or like leans, or
Right.
so like, you know,
Yeah.
all the bracing and things like that.
You
And
know
then,
this one in Mexico,
uh-huh.
they making a long one.
Oh yeah, they make big
Like
ones.
this to there, and they got one guy there, one over here, and one over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
All
they
three
get-
at the
Oh,
same
man,
time.
that'd
Yeah,
be so
and actually,
cool.
this is a half size one.
Wow.
This is half size.
Wow.
Actually, it's supposed to have 20 keys.
Oh, wow.
So 3 full octaves.
Right.
And that's same thing with the marimbas.
Yeah.
You can get 3 full octaves
Okay.
and things like that.